T-Pong says test.
Yo. Oh wait. Yo, I was muted. I forgot how to stream because it's been so long. And no, I did not get my new desk yet. So what happened is I ordered my desk. It's a like a cheaper one actually than the one I was thinking about getting, which is fine because it's good. I think it's still good. Well, anyways, it came in like the next day, but then the parts didn't come, which I don't understand why they would do that to me, but they did that to me. So I contacted the support, and they're gonna send me like the pieces I need basically weekly.
THOI637
So
says how's your feet?
I'm gonna be waiting a week for each part to come in. Yeah, like the parts to make it did not come in, and they said they're gonna send me the parts as they make them because they didn't have any extras. So I'm basically getting a part every week to build my desk. My feet's okay. Yeah, today I wanted to come back and do well, so like the mic stand right now, right? It's very fragile, and it's gonna topple my whole broken desk over if I try to move it too much. So I'm gonna try not to move it too much, but I tend to like touch it a bit when I play. Well, today I'm not really gonna be playing too much. Oh yeah, I made my own NVM thingy, which is basically just throwing a bunch of add-ons into an NVM server and making it pretty fun to play actually. I think definitely want Gert to. I want Gert to actually play it one day, since it's pretty cool. It took me like too long to figure out why things weren't working. Yeah. So it's just a bunch of plugins that I installed and try to make work, but yeah, it took way too long to figure out why it wasn't working. Yeah, definitely will reach out and hopefully you can try it. It's a local server, so it probably lagged the hell out of you, but I'm not rich, so I can't really pay for a server. So what I wanted to do first is to... Okay, hold on. I gotta record this because what I want to do is do my presentation on weapon balance. And it's gonna be fun. I think it's in here. Okay. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun. Okay, did that. Effects, cropping. How do I make it so it's faster, bro? 150, 110. That's good. Do that. Good. All right, everybody. Wait. I could do a poll. Yes or no? Do I do my TF2 weapon balance ideas presentation today? Oh, spoilers. Spoilers, don't look. Don't look. Don't look, guys. Don't look. Oh, God. Wait. Oh, guys. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Your boy's gotta undo the cropping. Okay. How are we feeling, guys? Yeah, wait, what happened to the poll? Oh, yes, we have one vote for yes. Yes. I don't know, that's pretty convincing enough to me that I should do this presentation. It doesn't show up on mobile. I guess I'm presenting to one person today. Alright, you can have the exclusive presentation ability here today. I've done these presentations many times before. Why is the top cropped, or is it just my... What the heck? Why is the top cropped? What the heck? Filters. It shouldn't be cropped. Why is it cropping? um Oh goodness. Oh, I have this thing. Okay, I don't need that. Okay, that's actually better, to be honest. Alright, so let's get started. Everybody, pay attention. This is going to be on the test. So, I actually made this, I don't even know how long now. Maybe a month ago by now? Maybe a month or two ago? So I don't really remember what I did for the balance changes. So this is gonna be kind of new to me, but also not really new because I was also doing this. So yeah, let's get started. So hello everybody. Um, my name is T Ponk, or you can call me T, and I do YouTube and play TF2. Yeah, fun. Oh God, hold up. I clicked out of the page. Okay, this is a stock image, and it's cool. So so show everyone a picture of you at your best. So this is me playing pastime. I have the ball, and I'm gonna dunk on the blue team because I'm the red team here. So I'm pretty good at pastime, and I have 5 skills. Uh, what the? It's a problem with my server. Okay, hold on. Um, why is that? Why do we have a problem with my server during my presentation? Let me see really quick. Here, let me. Well, I'll just verify him. I don't think he's because he wasn't. I think it's because he didn't verify himself. So, you know how I made the verification tab and the welcome screen? Yeah, you kind of need to do that to talk. But yeah, don't if you can't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you had to go to welcome and click verify slash agree. Oh shit! I mean, oh, oops. I mean, hashtag rules. Sorry. Anyways, back to my presentation. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm good at all these things, so I'm cool. Oh, controller. Okay, so my hobbies and interests include sleeping, because sleeping is cool. Team Fortress 2, because it's a fun game. And gaming, because games are fun. Who can disagree, right? Valid. I see a lot of people nodding their heads in the chat. My qualification. I have. So this is kind of outdated by now. I actually have 276 subs and 201 videos. I also have hold up. I have 3,673.9 hours. So I actually played quite a bit after. Wait, did I end the poll? I don't think I ended the poll. Alright, I'm ending the poll. Hold on, guys. I have to do my presentation. You guys have to watch me do my presentation. So it's very important that we all understand what balance is. And according to Google, balance is the ability to maintain the body's center of gravity over its base of support, ensuring stability while standing still or moving. It involves coordinating the visual, vestibular, and somatosensory systems to prevent falls. It also refers to equilibrium, equality in amounts, or mental steadiness. So now that we know what balance is, we can now take this definition and apply it to Team Fortress 2 weapons. Because we all know that Team Fortress 2 and real life definitions overlap heavily with each other. Alright, next slide. Okay. So why TF2 weapon balance? Because my ideas are better than everyone else's, and my inspiration is basically everyone who has been doing these things. So the goal is to make the game more fun, of course. And while there may be, I don't know who wrote biases and subjective input, but this is supposed to say there is only objective inputs. Yeah. The goal is to be as objective as possible and to ensure that the weapons are usable if possible. Is this AI? No, I actually spent like a good week to make this presentation. But again, like I totally forgot. I made this a long time ago, so I don't really remember what I really put in it. So it's kind of just on the fly for me. So disclaimers. Many bugs and glitches in the game will not be considered while balancing. Issues with weapon functionality may be brought up despite there being noted glitches and bugs with them. I am not 100% well versed / aware of all the bugs in the game with weapons. This list will be in consideration if all bugs and glitches with weapons are patched, and any global changes to stock weapons would be the baseline to all other unlockables for the slot unless stated otherwise. And changes are made in consideration of the current weapon stats, not the stock. So what I'm trying to say here is, if I make a change to the stock weapon, that is the baseline stat for all the other weapons, since all the other weapons are based off the stock weapon. Does everyone understand this? Okay, I hope you all understand this. And the changes are made in consideration of the current weapon stats and not the stock. So I'm assuming what I'm trying to say here is when I make the changes to the stock weapons, that is my new baseline that I'm balancing off of. So I think that's what I'm trying to say here. Alright, next slide. So first up, you got the Scout. Okay. What did I do? Alright, so I changed the stock scatter gun. I increased damage fall off by 33.33%, which means that at medium range Scout is doing 60, stocked 60, and now is doing 40 damage at the nerf. Ramp up is unchanged. That's cool, right? No, you can't draw yaoi of me. Please don't do that. Just, 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 just don't do that. Next weapon. Oh wait, does anyone have any questions on the stock balance? Anybody have any questions? I'm doing my weapon balance presentation. Do I have to put this in a big text on the screen? All right, let me do it. Weapon balance presentation. Let's make it dark color. Oh, sorry. Oh gosh. See, weapon balance presentation, guys. Oh goodness, I don't know how to use this. Hold on, guys. Uh, oh no, he's gone. Oh no. Hold on. I'll bring it back. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, hold on. Hold up. Oh, okay, hold up. Hold on. I can do this. Wait. Yeah, I'm actually not. I had never done this before, so. Alright, here we go. I'm putting in big text. Okay. Everyone understand now? No, I did not say you can do yaoi. Okay, does anyone have questions about the stock scattergun rebalance? Otherwise, I'll move on to the next weapon. Okay, I think we're okay. Yeah, you do, Malk? Okay. What's your question? What do you mean, how much damage does it do? It says it on the screen. So it's 60. Base damage is 60, which is here, which is why I put this giant picture on the bottom. I'm nerfing it by 33.33%. So now it does 40 damage. Okay, I'll explain it all. And then ramp up is unchanged. I did not change ramp up. So the closer you are, you'll do more damage. But the further you are, you're doing less damage. Essentially. But the closer damage that you do is the same. Is that it? Anyone else have questions? I did make it worse at medium range. Because that's not cool that he gets to do that much damage at medium range. Alright, I think that's all the questions we have for this weapon. I'm gonna move on to the next weapon. Alright, shortstop. We remove the alt fire push. I swear I had more than this, but I guess I didn't. Any questions about this, I guess? You know, I used to write my explanations like below the changes as to why I did it, but I kind of removed it since I was like, I'll just remember why I did it when I present it. And I absolutely don't remember why I didn't do more for the shortstop. So that's it for the shortstop. I'm gonna move on to the next one if no one has questions. The backscatter. I removed the backscatter. Or I reworked it into a gun that slows down enemies like the Natasha. Um, the explanation for this is it's not a good weapon. That's it. I don't know what you just wrote in the chat, Mal. Alright, does that have any relation to do what we're doing here right now? I'll move on. So Mad Milk. Big changes to Mad Milk. Why would I make it slow? Because it'll be unique to Scout, pretty much. I mean, Sandman does it, but Sandman's kind of booty. So maybe like a weapon that slows down other enemies so they can't run away as much will help Scout. I don't know. That's why there's a question mark here. Anyways, yeah, don't take that too seriously because I really don't know what else I was supposed to do with that weapon. Mad Milk. We're changing the wording by having it. We're changing it from restoring 60% of damage dealt to the attacking player's health to restoring 45% of damage dealt to attacking scout and restores 25% of damage dealt to other attacking classes. So basically, when you use the Mad Milk, you can restore 45% of the damage you deal to yourself as a scout, but everyone else only gets 25% of the damage they deal back as health. Hurry it up! Why? I spent so much time on this. Okay, so 200 hammer units splash radius is going down to 100 hammer units splash radius. This is actually needed because it's actually pretty broken at 200 hammer units, I'm not gonna lie. And then we're decreasing the duration from 10 seconds to 6 seconds. So it'll last less. It'll just be nerfed. So it's more balanced. Where did the milk come from? Yeah, next weapon. Pretty Boy's pocket pistol. We're just gonna remove the 15% firing speed because it has the hit gain. So That's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty good. It's like one of the best, maybe the best secondary for scout, objectively speaking. So, yeah, I think if we remove the 50%, 15% faster firing speed, it'll be better. All right, any questions about that? No? Everyone's okay with that? All right, next weapon. All right, so the flying guillotine. We have a decreased base damage by 10%, a decreased bleed duration by 40%, and we have a removal of the condition of long distance hit reduces charge time by 1.5 seconds. So overall nerf to the flying guillotine. All right, what is your questions? I think the math still comes out, right? 8 seconds of bleed for 3 seconds, 24 damage. You go to no, you can't go to the bathroom. You can't go you can't go to the bathroom until we're done with scout. You're staying until we're done with scout rebalances. Yes, this is a class for learning about TF2. We call it TF2 201. It's a 201 course. Alright, Sandman. So, we have increased ball damage by 133% when hitting long range targets. How do we like that one? 15 to 45 damage. So it'll be 15 damage at close range and 45 damage at long range. How we like that one? No, no one can go to the bathroom until I finish with Scout. Okay, Scout's balances. All right. Next question. Next weapon. I mean. All right, the cannon cane. We increase the explosive damage vulnerability by 40%, going from 25% to 15%. And we decrease the medkit drop duration by 83.33%. So now it lasts for only 4 seconds instead of 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be decreased explosive damage vulnerability. I'm pretty sure increased means I just kill scout. more more worse. It'll be worse. So yeah, you guys understand that, right? We are decreasing the vulnerability by 40%. So now he doesn't get one shot by demo pipes. Next weapon. The sun on a stick. I'm changing it to guarantees critical damage on burning targets to guarantees mini crit damage on burning targets. I'm also adding the condition no random critical hits. And I'm giving the sun on a stick the ability to set an enemy on fire for 1 second. And I'm adding the condition crits burning players while the wearer is burning. What the fuck? Why did I do that? Anyways, increase damage by 5%, going from 25 to 20% less damage. Since the nerf is 25% damage
Kotaku
penalty.
248 says damn I'm late.
What's up, cat? We're on scout still. You didn't miss too much. So yeah, now it's 20% less damage. So now that's kind of a damage boost for scout. Any questions about this? Everyone's okay with this change? We're all in agreement. Okay. The silence means we're all in agreement. Oh, we're on soldier now. Okay, anybody who needs a pee break, go pee. And you guys have 10 seconds. You have 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. And you have to wash your hands for 30 seconds, by the way. Okay, it's been about 10 seconds. We're continuing. Soldier changes. The direct hit, we are reducing the damage to buildings by 19.64%. Meaning he's gonna do 90 damage to buildings now. What happens if I piss without permission? Ban me from the stream. Maybe. Maybe not. Why should I disclose any information about my punishments? Only Cat knows how I punish people. Because he's my enforcer. He needs to know. Anyways, no questions about direct no questions about direct hit, guys. We're okay with this? Okay, we're okay with this, so I'm gonna move on. Liberty Launcher. We are increasing the reserve ammo by 25%. And we are increasing the blast damage. Oh, okay, so we're increasing the reduction of blast damage taken from rocket jumps by 5%. So now you can have more mobility, essentially. It probably won't be good still, to be honest, but maybe it's a good idea to make it a more mobile-ish weapon. Not too sure. Anyways, next weapon. We have the Cow Mangler. And now I think we're just buffing it, so now it does 30% damage to buildings instead of 20% damage. So that's pretty big buff. Pretty big buff. Yeah, Liberty Launcher is fun-ish. It's not good, but hopefully the changes make it better. Next weapon is the Righteous Bison. We are increasing the projectile speed by 25%. So now it can hit its targets much better and more consistently. So that's a big buff to it. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just say them in the chat because I'm just gonna go through them. Base jumper. We re-added the ability to redeploy while mid-air, once only, so you can't just spam it, but you get a chance to redeploy in the air. So it brings back its peak, but not all the way, you know. Pretty cool. Uh, what is that guy saying in the chat, bro? Are you not speaking to cat? I thought you were speaking to cat, bro. Why would you say this to me? You know I'm saying no. All right. Escape plan slash the equalizer. Where we are reworking this weapon, and we are combining it back to the equalizer. Pre nerf. So now we have a base damage of 45 minimum to 100 max. We are okay, so you do more damage as your health lowers. You are you have more movement speed as your health decreases. So you have up to a 20% health 20% speed boost the lower your health is. And you are marked for death when the weapon is active and for 5 seconds after switching away. And you still get 90% less healing from max sources. So it's pretty balanced, I think. Um, Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Um, Play TF2 again. Addicted, yeah. Good. You're stuck here forever now. You must watch all my content now. The Market Gardener. We are nerfing it by reducing its crit damage by 30% while using your rocket jumper. And we are adding the nerf condition critical damage enabled after airborne for at least 0.5 seconds. So no more freaking quick hops and getting your market garden kills, because that's BS in my opinion. I'm sure the market garden players will live because well, maybe not with the crit damage reduction. Anyways, next weapon that has the TAUTS. We are reducing his melee range by 25%, going from 50% to 25%. Pretty explanable, you know. Self-explanatory, yeah. Everyone agrees. I think everyone agrees. We have Pyro now. The man, the myth, the legend, Pyro. We are increasing the ammo consumption for Air Blast by 25%, going from 20 to 25. That's the stock change. So everyone keep that in mind. We are increasing the penalty for using Air Blast. We are removing random crits unless it's for me. Okay, the back burner will be unaffected by the Air Blast rework because, you know, it already cost a lot to deflect. So no need to penalize it further. Degreaser will have the stock change, so it'll go from 25 to 30 ammo per air blast, effectively nerfing the degreaser and its spammability. The flog. Now this is a weapon that everyone hates, but I think I got it right. So, when you use the flog and use your oomph, you cannot receive invulnerability from Uber charge. And even if you try to use it after you get Ubered, you're immediately stripped away from your Uber charge. So no matter what you do, you're not getting that Uber charge when you use oomph. And we are disabling the ability or fixing the ability for the taunt to be cancelled when falling or sliding off objects. So as you guys know, flog can be crit. You can have flog with crits during the oomph taunt for like a split second if you slide or fall off an object. We're gonna fix that in this hypothetical rebalance. And we are adding a condition: fire damage from primary is only counted to oomph meter. So effectively we are nerfing this thing to the ground, as they say. What do you say? I lost my wife, kids, and husband. Wow, I have you live stream, right? You know what? If you really need me that badly, just watch the videos or rewatch the live streams. I'll come back eventually. Yeah. Anyways, Dragon's Fury. Airblast change not applied. Airblast change not applied. Yeah, so we're not really changing the Dragon's Fury. Cool. Scorch Shot, we are reducing. Oh no, we're actually removing the knockback to targets that are ignited by the projectile. We are removing the ability for the projectile to deal mini crit damage after igniting a
THOI637
target.
says you haven't said how's your feet.
I say it's fine. And we have reduced the splash radius from 110 hammer units to 75 hammer units. So it's balanced. Right? Everyone agrees it's balanced. That's cool. Gas passer, we are changing it to gas meter starts empty to gas meter starts full. So now when you use the weapon, it'll always be full when you respawn in. We're adding the condition that you get your gas meter builds when extinguishing teammates by 15%. We are buffing the recharge time.
THOI637 says isn't gas passer already decent in casual?
No. It's like the worst weapon, bro. Recharge weapon, recharge time is buffed from 60 seconds to 45 seconds. So now you'll have it more often. And the afterburn duration is increased by 20% from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. And damage requirement decreased by 20%, going from 750 to 600. Cool. Right? Cool. That guy's going crazy in chat. Anyways, this is gonna be good for the gas passer. Maybe it'll see more use too if hypothetical changes get implemented. Extinguisher. Oh my god, this is not the extinguisher. This is the wrong weapon. So this is Homewrecker. Don't know why it says extinguisher here. We are increasing the amount of hits required to remove a spy zapper by 200%, going from 1 to 3 hits. And this is just stock electro zapper. This is relevant information that I point out here. for later.
THOI637 says why 3 hits if the neon one can remove in 2 hits.
Speaking of the neon one, okay, we'll get to that. Power Jack, we are increasing the damage vulnerability by 5%, all active, so 20 to 25%. And we are removing the on kill, which restores 25 health points. Not really necessary. It's good mobile weapon. So yeah, I don't know. It makes sense. Okay. So the sharpened volcano fragment is now going to be a extinguisher reskin. So yeah, it's gonna have the same
THOI637
stats.
says what is damage vulnerability.
Basically, you take more damage from weapons than usual. So in this case, if a weapon does 44 damage, but if you have a another weapon equipped and it says you have 25% damage vulnerability, you take 44 base plus the 25% plus 25% more damage because of the damage vulnerability condition. So that's essentially how it works. Third degree, we are making it so it deals 20% less damage than stock. So it goes from 65 damage to 52 damage. It still has its damage transferring ability. So yeah, now it's not really a direct upgrade still. It kinda is, but not really. Yeah, cool. The Annihilator. See? I got to it. We are we are increasing the amount of hits required to remove zappers by 50%, going from 2 to 3 hits. So now the sledgehammer, homewrecker, homewrecker, and the neon annihilator remove zappers at the same amount with the same amount of hits. So yeah, that's cool, and everything else with it is fine. Hot hand. We are increasing the speed boost duration after hitting an enemy player by 100%, going from 1 second to 2 seconds. And we are adding a gain 35% knockback resistance when speed boost is active buff to it. So hopefully you don't get pushed back as much. Nice. What is that guy even saying, bro? 2014 Toyota Camry. I actually don't drive a Camry. But good guess. Demo man. See how fast we're going through this, guys? We're on Demo man already. Alright, Demo man. Pretty cool. We are removing charging removes debuffs for all the shields. So now you'll have debuffs still even after you charge as Demo man. Pretty fair. Say Randall. Who the frick is Randall, bro? Alright, Quaking Bomb Launcher. We were adding the condition that sticky bombs fizzle 3 seconds after landing. And that was its initial condition, I'm pretty sure. And they removed it for some reason. And then we're reducing damage based on charge by 10%. So now it does up to 25% more damage based on its charge. So at max charge, it does 25% more damage. Capiche? Pretty fair to me, in my opinion. So, next one, Islander. We are reducing the melee range by 25%, and we are applying this to all the demo weapons with this stat. So any weapon that has that gives Demo Man a longer melee range, we are reducing all of that to a 25% melee range instead of giving it a 50% melee range. We are reducing the speed gain with every head collected by 2.5%. So now you have a max speed gain of 5%. And then we are making it so you can only gain 10 health points for every head. Wait. I mean, yeah, speed gain is being nerfed, so you only get 5% per head you get. So it'll be like 4 times 5, so it'll be max speed of 20%. And max health points of additional 40 to Demo Knight. Pretty fair. We are decreasing the deploy and holster time penalty by 25%. So it goes from 75% to 50%. Deploy and holster time, which is actually a buff. And then we are decreasing the lower's maximum health by 25 points by 40%. So now instead of losing 25 health when you have the weapon, you only lose 15 health. Pretty cool. The Cladimir more. Don't know how to pronounce that. Totally butchered it. We are removing the damage vulnerability while it's active. And then we're just going to add the condition max health reduced by 15 on wear. Pretty cool. The Olapu Caber. This one I'm the most excited about. So we're adding the condition after 15 seconds, the Caber head is restored. And then we're removing 2 conditions: the no random critical hits and the negative 15% damage penalty. So those are gone. And then we're going to add condition Caber head, Caber explosions deal 25% more self damage. So no more damage penalty, and you can get random crits, which is going to be pretty fun. You're welcome, that guy. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yes. Stay strong. Anyways, next weapon. The heavy. We have the heavy now. So, the first change we're making to heavy is the Huolong Heater. It's going to fire 3 incendiary bullets per unit of ammo used. It's going to create a ring of flames while spun up. It's going to do 15% more damage against burning players. It's going to deal 3 damage upon ignition, and afterburn lasts 2 seconds. We are removing the deals 10% less damage condition. We are reducing the bullets fired per units of ammo used by 25%. So now instead of shooting 4 bullets per unit, you only shoot 3 bullets per unit of ammo, and you consume an additional 4 ammo per second while spun up for the rings. Check my window. There seems to be nothing at my window. Alright, the Doloku's bar. We are reducing the eating time by 50%. So now it goes from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. Pretty self-explanatory. Pretty quick. Next, we have the buffalo stick sandwich. We are removing the damage taken is increased by 20% condition. So we're removing the nerf. We are reducing the speed buff granted by 10%. So now instead of a 30% speed buff, you only get 20% speed buff. And then we are reducing the duration of the effect by 25%. So now instead of 16 seconds of the buff, you can only get only 12 seconds of the buff. Pretty fair, in my opinion. Pretty fair. The banana. We are reducing the healing by 25%. Going from 200 health to 150 health. Pretty self-explanatory as well. Sandwich. We are increasing the recharge time by 55.64%. Going from 25.7 seconds to 40 seconds. We are now adding the conditions health pickups now restore the sandwich recharge meter based on the health kit's size. Small is a 20% recharge, medium is a 50% recharge, and a large is a 100% recharge. And then we are removing the picking up any health kit at full health fully recharges the sandwich condition. So yeah. The problem with the flog is that it's too polarizing for what it is. You can use with Uber and flog, it's pretty much unstoppable. But you can use like Vax or Quick Fix with it, and that'll be much better to stop. Because crits and Uber is actually crazy for any class, really. Especially Pyro, Demo Man, Soldier, anyone who does Splash or has a large area of effect. It's gonna be crazy. So that's why I nerfed it. So now you can no longer be Ubered, and you can only charge the flog with your primary. Yeah, but the flog gives crits. It's a guaranteed thing you get. Because for other weapons, you need to be rewarded with the crits. So like the Frontier Justice, you need to have your sentry kill, and then you need to break the sentry or let it die, and then you get the crits. The stake, which gives mini crits, I guess it doesn't really count, but it locks you to melee. Buff Manner is different because it removes Soldier's secondary for banner, so you're more team oriented with the banner, and you lose mobility that you could have if you use the gunboats. Yeah, so because it grants guaranteed crits, it makes the weapon inherently unfair. If it did mini crits, I could see the argument that removing the ability to be invulnerable is too much. So you're anti-furry because of Pyro? Listen, bro. Like I say, all furries are Pyro mains, but not all Pyro mains are furries, you know? Something like that. Next weapon, Warrior Spirit. We are removing the 30% damage vulnerability while active. We are adding the condition this weapon is honor bound, and once drawn will be holstered for negative 75 health unless it kills. We're reducing the damage bonus by 10%, going from 30 to 20%. So now instead of 85 damage, it does 64 damage. And then we are not allowing it to random crits. So yeah, pretty cool actually. You have to kill, otherwise you take damage. Eviction notice: we are removing the max health drain, and we are increasing the damage penalty by 10%. Okay, so instead of negative 16% damage penalty, it is now a negative 50% damage penalty. So now it just speed boost. Pretty cool. Yeah, totally. Collab. All right, engineer. Engineer. Fun class, right? Wrong, because this next weapon balance is going to blow your mind. The Thompson 6000. Oh, great. We added the condition projectile speed increased by 20%. We are increasing the reload speed by 15%. We are reducing the damage penalty done to buildings by 5%, so now 20% to 15%. We are adding the condition projectile penetrates through friendly targets. We are adding the condition upon an impact creates a small energy splash. And the explosion radius is 80 hammer units. And the splash damage is 10 to 20 damage based off distance to target. And the splash does not drain Ubercharge or Cloak. And there is no mini crits / critical hits to the splash. And then no random critical hits for the weapon. Pretty fair, pretty cool, pretty unique as well, no? I definitely think this makes it a better weapon for sure. And I would personally use it. Personally. Regular, we are reducing the shield resistance by 21%. So goes from 66% to 45%. And then we are adding condition Sentry cannot be wrangled during deactivation period. So you can't reactivate it when it's down. You have to wait the 3 seconds. Alright, that's cool. The short circuit is receiving a nerf to the attack interval. The alt fire attack interval, actually. Oh, I didn't put the short circuit stuff here. Alright, so now instead of firing at 0.5 seconds, it fires at 0.9 seconds. And then we are adding the condition metal cannot be regenerated on payload carts while deployed, so you can't just spam it on the cart. And then we are changing the projectile of the alt fire to transparent so you can actually see through it. Nice. Southern Hospitality, we are removing the fire vulnerability. And we are adding the condition on hit allows player to see target for 3 seconds. So this is mainly for anti-spy reasons. So you can see where they go for 3 seconds. And then 15% holster penalty. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, and this is on top of the other stats to it, so keep that in mind. Eureka effect, we are adding the condition teleporting to spawn fully resupplies the wearer. Just a quality of life change, you know. That's really it. It's a good weapon overall. Medic. Oh my goodness. The scariest class. The medic. The syringe gun is receiving a increase in projectile speed by 20%, and we are reducing the projectile speed spread by 15%. So the spread will be narrower and the speed will be faster. And that's a stock balance. So this is gonna apply to all the other weapons that are syringe gun related. Alright, Crusader's crossbow. We are reducing the damage range by 20%. So it is now 32 damage to 60 damage. Thank you, that guy, for the motivating message. We are removing the ability to charge Uber when healing teammates. So crossbow no longer charges Uber. We are adding the condition it deploys 25% slower. So yeah, no. The speed and spread is unaffected by stock. Obviously, yeah. Anyway, next. Okay, that guy, thank you for dropping by. See you soon. We are adding the stock rework. We are reducing the projectile speed by 10%. 20 to 10% from the rework. Okay, so we're applying the stock changes, but from that stock change, we're reducing the speed to 10% instead of making it 20%. We are increasing the healing per hit by 33.33%, so now it heals 4 health instead of 3 health. And then change the health regen lowered by 2 health per second to health regen capped at 3 health per second. Pretty cool. Overdose. We are adding the stock rework, as well as while holstered, Ubercharge percentage increases movement speed by up to 7%. So when active with full Uber, you have a 20% movement speed. If holstered with Uber, you have a 7% movement speed. So you get a little speed. Either way, pretty cool. Quick fix. Now we are adding a toggle for mirroring flash jumps and shield charges of the heal target. So no more random ass flying through the air because of a rocket jumper, and no more sliding to the ground because of a shield charge. Cool. Vaccinator. We are removing the vaccinator from the game. Get that out of here. No need for that weapon. We're tossing it in the trash. Boom. I made a PNG animation over the vaccinator because of how bad it is. The Vitasol. We are removing its main function of retaining harvested organs. And now we are adding the condition transfusion with a transfusion meter. And this allows Uber charge rate to be increased by 20% for 8 seconds after hitting an enemy. And it does not stack. And it refreshes the meter for every hit. And it's always activated. So you can't just wait until you're ready to use that 20% boost. You have to use it right away, basically. Otherwise you lose it. And then we are removing the lowest max health by 10 points on wearer. Now you have the full health that you need as a medic. And now the Vitasol is actually pretty good, I think. In my opinion, it's good. Uber Solo, we are reducing the on-hit Uber charge added by 5%. So now it takes 5 hits instead of 4 hits to charge an Uber. Amputator, taunt canceling. Now you don't have to be stuck in a taunt. You can just run away now if you see people coming around the corner and about to blow you up. Sniper. We are on Sniper now. We're so close to finishing. Base stock nerfs. This hurts me as much as it hurts any other sniper main out there. We are decreasing the headshot damage by 16.67%, going from 150 to 450 damage to 125 to 375 damage. We are decreasing the ammo by 20%, going from 25 to 20 ammo. We are increasing the attack interval by 16.67%, going from 1.5 seconds to 1.75 seconds. And we are adding tracer rounds to the sniper rifle. So now you're always basically seen. Huntsman. We are reducing the max charge time decrease by 20%. So now it charges only about 50% faster than I'm assuming stock. Accuracy decay decreased by 40%. Went from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. So basically, this is when the bow starts to swerve if you hold it for too long. So now it takes 3 seconds for that to happen instead of the 5 seconds before. We are reducing the speed of arrows by 16.67% and 15.38% respectively. So now it goes from 18 to 2600 hammer units to now 1500 to 2200 hammer units. And then we are removing the ability for arrows to snap to hitbox. So no longer would you get hit by some random BS arrow. Razorback. We are adding one broken forces sniper to unscope and makes them unable to scope for 1.5 seconds. So yeah, pretty hard nerf for my boy Sniper. Darwin's Danger Shield. We are removing the fire damage resistance, and we are removing the immunity to afterburn. Now we are adding afterburn duration decreased by 50%, bleed effect reduced by 50%, and raises max health by 10 health points. So you can still take the fire damage, but it won't last as long, and bleed as well. Pretty cool. The Spy. Almost done, guys. Ambassador. So now we are establishing some guidelines for headshots. Headshot damage is capped at 90 damage. And we are reducing the slower firing speed by 10%. So now it's a 10% slower firing speed. Diamondback, we are changing to crit shots to mini crit shots. And you can only hold up to 3 mini crit shots. And we are reducing the damage penalty by 5%. So now instead of a 15% damage penalty, you only have a 10% damage penalty. We are removing the cloak drain rate from the Ur. So now it's actually a real spy weapon. Kunai, reducing the minimum healing gain by 20%. So now it is 60 health instead of 75 health. And reducing the cap by almost 12%. So now the max health you can get is 185 So I think this will hurt the spike mains who use Kunai Dead Ringer. So the Dead Ringer, we are reducing the damage taken, initial damage taken by 10%. So now you take, instead of taking 75% initial damage, you take 65% of the initial damage. So less damage resistance. And then you have a 60% damage resistance instead of 65% damage resistance for every other shot after the beginning shot. And then you only have a 2-second speed boost now instead of 3, and a 400 unit hammer unit speed boost instead of a 425 hammer unit speed boost upon using the Dead Ringer. Pretty cool. Red tape recorder takes +1 more hits to remove compared to the stock zapper. So now it would be like 4 hits for the home wrecker and the neon annihilator. So it's gonna take a long time to get rid of that. And a 15% boost on reversal speed. So now the red tape is actually pretty good in my opinion. Alright. So that was it. That was all my balances. To conclude the presentation, write a few words about your future with the team and what you'll achieve together. We will achieve Team Fortress 2. Maybe Team Fortress 3 if that ever happens. Okay, everybody. That's it from me. That's my presentation. Alright. So, to conclude today's beautiful thingamajigs, we shall play a match of Team Fortress 2. The thing that everyone's been waiting for. The game will load. Oh yeah, I did change my settings for a bit. So it'll be like pretty cool. Gavel. We are playing on Gavel. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Oh, what is this?
Stand next to the cart, damn you!
Oh my goodness, there's someone here. Got him. Got him. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. He did. Oh. He ran away. I hear him.
Mission ends in 60 seconds. Has received.
Nick.
Incoming! Incoming! You will stand next to them, or I will stand you! Spy in our midst, men!
What happened to this guy? Give me this. I need ammo. Ooh. What the frick? He actually got him. Damn. She had a good life there. Use talents. I think I go battalions. Oh, air shot, something about that. Up. No, can't go up. Can't go up. Who's the shooting at? Good shot.
Stand next to the cart, damn you!
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Damn it. I missed. I can't catch you now. Oh!
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Nice. Oh no. Yes, I win. I'm awesome. Nice. No! Oh! I'm so garbage. What a minute. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I think I use banner anyways here.
When alive, lock the door.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I thought I unbinded that.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Uh-oh. Mechatronic is no good. Name I don't like seeing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Medic. 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 Medic, he's fucking congaing.
THOI637 says today I ate my own human fresh trash.
This bot? They are bots, right? Not bots. Oh my god, that was bots. God damn it. God damn it. There's boxes in it. Alright. It's not bots. It can't be bots, right? Okay, I don't think it's... I hope to God it's not bots.
THOI637 says why don't you use the original? Didn't Kotaku say it was better?
I also know it's better. What do you mean? I said I've been this advocate for original. Let me search up this guy's profile.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
THOI637 says how do you get an assist?
Banner or assisting, you know, not getting the kill but doing a lot of damage.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
No, it's fucking Omegatronic
Mission
again.
begins in 10 seconds.
It's the fucking bot crisis all over.
3, 2, 1.
Freaking losers, man.
THOI637 says why do you always heck the enemy team if there's a cheater but not your own team?
My team is awesome, that's why. Die, bitch. Oh my god. Wait, are they actually just dudes trying to pretend they're bots? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I've never seen people do that.
THOI637 says how do you know your spy isn't a cheater?
Hard to tell sometimes. Like, it really is up to the enemy team to point it out, because it is hard to see it from your team.
Last one alive locks the door.
THOI637 says what's the best way to keep the enemy inside the scum?
Just superior firepower.
The clock is nearing a checkpoint.
THOI637 says what about Demoman?
Doberman's good. These are just new players. And 4 newbies don't know what they're really doing. They're just trying to play the game. And we're just bomb camping them.
The card has almost reached the final terminus.
THOI637 says can you hear the footsteps of the enemy?
No, I'm not a sound whore, so... Oh, well, I guess I'm not technically sound whoring all the time, but... I'm not that into...
There's a spy over here.
I'm not that sweaty. I mean, this guy might have been cheating, but I don't know.
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's a spy over there.
THOI637 says have you gotten any girl yet?
No. I'm not you, bro. I'm not you.
Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got the pool game.
Begin.
Ow. What's up, Informex?
Informex says after this can you play a little medic?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I've been just really busy. That's why. And a lot of things have been happening. But now I'm back until other things start to happen, because obviously can't have things going too nicely all the time. No
Informex
medic.
says you sound tired. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I am tired, but definitely want to get the revival stream out of the way, you know? I just had to... Yeah, I'm just tired. But I'm not gonna let that ruin everything. Oh, what the... Yeah, just put on the lid. Oh, I should use gunboats, bro. I'm throwing. I'm throwing right now. Oh, he's dead.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Damn it! Yes. He fell into water.
We have secured the control point. Alert. The control point is being contested.
THOI637 says how an engineer won you.
Shotgun. Shotgun. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I am so sorry.
THOI637 says showcase your rocket jumping.
And that's why, kids, we nerfed the huntsman. I'm too tired for that.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
I'm trapped. I'm legit trapped here.
THOI637 says you suck at rocket jumping.
Can't go with the day.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
THOI637 says what are your thoughts on Pride Month? Since we're in it now.
I'm a supporter of Pride Month, so... What the fuck? I didn't even shoot shit. Who shot that shit?
Being captured. Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Did the medic die? I think I heard him die. Oh, that sucks. Super sucks. Oh, excuse me.
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds.
Soldier, you know what? I could try. I could try. I'm not really like awake enough to do that. Do this. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not.
THOI637 says it isn't better with parachute.
Not necessarily.
Infermex says if you're playing Troll Deer, try to get a good kill streak.
Oh, frick. Oh, there. Yeah, I'm way too tired for this.
THOI637 says use parachute for more speed.
I mean, that's when you have a lot of speed. Oh. It's kind of been a thing for like a while though. I think it's just got people forgot about that. I remember seeing it, like with the. I'm an OG TF2 watcher, so if you guys know
THOI637 says what's the counter of troll deer?
or like Sin as it goes by. They have like a video about it. Oh man, this like shoot.
Fire in our midst, men. Booyah!
I'll take that. Add that one to the marker, boys. Ooh. Get back to spawn, I guess.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Coming in. Nope. Gotta get away from that guy. What the? He blew up. Let me grab this.
Alert. The control point is
Okay,
being
let's go in.
contested.
You know, someone's at the
Mission
point.
ends in 30 seconds.
Dead.
Ready for that?
Oh, that's a guy. I'm dead. Actually, a shotgun. What's the counter for shoulder? Just dodge and or try to kill them first. I'll go this actually. Oh man, I'm so nice using, so not used to using this weapon, bro. So not used to using it.
Infermex says you switch to troll deer and your team suddenly does better. That's a sign.
Thanks for the teleporter.
I'll go get some good players. Nice. I'm here, keep hero.
Prepare to complete in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm so not used to using the shotgun. It feels so wrong. So like gunboats build.
Give 'em hell, boys.
Oh, man, this sucks. I'm dead, I think.
control point is being contested.
Okay.
Control point is being contested.
What?
Infermex says you play better with shotgun over man threads.
I mean, it's kind of not the point of Trollger though. Just using shotgun. I should go with shotgun soldier instead. Why not? No, why not? Okay, we don't have anybody.
Spy in our midst!
Goodness.
Informex says play troll deer with rocket launcher, shotgun, disciplinary action.
That's just stock. That's pretty much just stock, bro.
Spy! We got him!
Damn, I tried saving him.
Shooting!
Alert. Our control point is being captured. We have lost the control point.
Sentry down!
Informex says does the game allow you to use rocket jumper with gunboats?
No.
Maybe even the best.
Oh, hello, sir. Damn, that sucks, ball sacks. Maybe I have to go pyro. There's so many spies. There's just so many spies here. It's pyro.
Informex says what is your default pyro loadout?
Mission ends in 60
This.
seconds. We have captured the control point.
Good spies. Getting my distance here.
Informex says why home wrecker with no sentries?
Point is being captured.
As cringe as a freaking engineer. He's not building anything. I thought he would.
Control point.
It's gonna be pretty hard for us to win this, I'm not gonna lie.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Damn, I got annihilated there.
Informex says cringe is cringe.
Unlucky. This is how the wind blows sometimes. Okay, I guess I gotta put chat over here.
Alert. The control. Alert.
Okay, this is
Our control
okay.
point is being captured.
Oh wait, someone's. Oh my god, we have so many medics though. Screw it. Let's do it. Triple medics.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Informex says how'd you get 775 with NG?
I think I was doing like. Oh, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Like engineer. Uncle Topia engineer something. That thing.
Informex says that means Uncle Topia wrecked your stats.
I forget what it's called specifically, but there's like a, cause you know, Uncle Dane wasn't the first person to do like 100 uncles. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Informex says is it 1,000 uncles?
Yeah, 1,000 uncles, something like that. I was pretty much doing that kind of. I was playing those kind of servers way before it got recognized. It was like during those times I got it. I'm pretty sure.
Informex says did you have fun?
Yeah, it's pretty fun during the time, you know. Let me actually see what it's actually called. Engineer Fortress. Yeah. That I would play those servers.
Informex says is.
Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. I think it's not Uncle 1,000 Uncles, but the Engineer Fortress stuff I play in. That's pretty fun. Because 1,000 Uncles relies on too many engineers being like OP as fuck. But the Engineer Fortress is more like.
Informex says it's not like 1,000 uncles. That is Engineer Fortress.
No, it is, but it's different in how it's presented. So 1,000 Uncles revolves around like 100 100 bots, essentially. Or like 50 engineer bots, being like super fast, super tanky, and all that stuff. But Engineer Fortress is more like the engineers are not really touched, like their stats and stuff. But it's more like they're assisted by having random sentry placements across the map and like gimmicks. So the map is, the terrain of the map is in favor of. Oh shit! I didn't hop in time. Oh.
Our control point is being captured.
Shouldn't say that much.
Our control point is being captured.
Oh, it's fine.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Yeah, so what I was saying is like Engineer Fortress is like it'll be kind of like this map, but there'll be a bunch of hidden sentries and like landmines and stuff. But the engineers are like default engineers, maybe like slightly boosted, but nothing too crazy. What? Where did he go?
Our control point is being captured.
Idiots, man. Don't know how good they have it. You don't know how good they have it when I'm freaking playing medic. Brother, why would you try to build something when you never
Infomex says I got to go now. It's getting super late here.
Alright, Infomex. Thanks for dropping by, man. It's been a while.
Infomex says see ya.
See ya, man. Have a good night. Oh, that hurt. Kill him, motherfucker. Thank you. Dead, oh god, I'm dead.
Incoming! Incoming!
I'll stick with this guy.
The control point is being captured.
Into your head! Spy!
God. Help. Oh god. Oh no, I'm cooked. No one's here. Spawn. What? It's the idiot. Oh my god, this guy sucks. He's got the attention span of a horse on steroids. Except the steroids are in like his balls or something. Alright. How can I help
The
the
control
team?
point is being captured.
How can I help the team?
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
家がうるさいよ家が
Medic! Doctor!
がうるさいよニガ。ニガうるさいよニガ。ニガうるさいよニガ。
That's a lot of guys, so I hope. Ow! The crits! Oh, the spy actually.
The control point is being captured.
Oh my god, back up! Oh, so close. So close, so close. That is not.
Our control point is being captured.
That bitch! How dare you not respect the 1v1?
We have lost the control point. Captured.
ニガうるさいよニガ。
We have secured the control point. Victor.
Nice. Well, that's a good way to end things, I guess. Good comeback stream. I'll see everybody. Oh god. I'll see everyone in the next one. Oh my god, this actually was not a long stream at all. Damn. I feel bad. Alright, well. Hopefully next time I'm more energetic and have more energy to do a 5-hour stream or something, but right now I'm gonna take a break and sleep. So yeah. So long everybody.